26 Philippines.
Ay, also
car owner at
24. Oo. Si Mami, house owner at
24. It's not alright.
Kaya pa.
Mag-open ka ng mga...
Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. I'm with Kaycee and Mhadz today.
Hi!
So, yung part 1 ng vlog namin, nandun sa vlog ni Mom. Yung nag-hotpot kami. So ngayon, we're having afternoon tea.
We're having afternoon tea party.
Yes.
It's alright.
It's alright.
If it's not alright, comment
Si Kaycee ang magtanong.
Okay,
What are we gonna do today?
today on my vlog, para hindi naman puro ganda-ganda.
Oo nga. Matulog, sabi ng ganda na tumingin ka sa akin. May problema ka sa alam mo, magbablog ka, tsaka-tsaka. Wala namang gusto. You are washing your dirty linens in public.
Oh my gosh!
Kape.
Bigyan ng tea. So ngayon, sa aking vlog, lately kasi, hilig akong ng podcast. So parang mag-adulting tayo ngayon. Adulting 101 with Mhadz and Kaycee.
Yay!
Although disclaimer lang, kasi kami ni Dean, 24 pa lang tayo. Pero alam mo, sa ng buhay, you really need to, portray
Kahit
our
naman
role.
24 ka lang.
24 yes, thank you. Kasi yung iba dyan, mga na sila, 35,
Excuse me!
umalman siya.
Wala naman tayo sinasabi.
Charot lang. Hindi, at least may 20% na siyang discount. Charot lang.
So may mga questions ako dito. Di ba nag-ready talaga?
So may Q&A.
Never have I never yet.
Wala na ako na. Wala tayo soju eh.
Wala tayong soju.
Sige.
So share muna kayo ng yung short life story mo.
Ang sarap
Yung mabilis
naman.
lang Sige na ako nang mag-start.
Hindi, in terms of ikaw,
Sige
na.
Ako, I'm from Pasig City.
Yeah!
I'm from Pasig City. Tapos, so I graduated nursing in 2014. Tapos, after that, I worked 1 year as a nurse sa clinic nurse. Tapos, 3 years sa private hospital in the Philippines. Tapos, nag-UK na ako noon. So, ayun lang.
Hindi ako, I graduated noong 2010.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
I graduated noong 2010. So, I am born and raised sa Holo. Yung talagang farthest from yung place
Mula
sa
Batanes
Philippines.
hanggang
So that's why yung coming here is such a parang surreal feeling na parang you came from such a humble hometown and then you went here. So parang every tausug's dream to be, to go somewhere na malayo, literally. So yun, I graduated that time, 2010, and I passed the nurse licensure exam after two months. Yun. And then I worked first. So I started kasi syempre dati, kasi with the surge of nurses, hindi lahat nakakaland ng job sa amin. Napaka-competitive ng time na yon. So, ako nag-start ako, volunteer ako first sa General Hospital sa Zamboanga City. So, I was first for 6 months. I've been a theater nurse. So, tapos medyo nag-theater nurse ako. Tapos medyo na-bored ako. Kasi, in terms of knowledge kasi, parang, na masyadong nalilimit into intraoperative nursing. Maraming chika-chika.
parang nakakulong ka lang.
Nakakulong ka lang. At saka napaka-dependent. Napaka-dependent nursing function. So, I transferred to ED. So, ED nurse din. Wow, yun naman. Kaya nga, when I went here, and then after that, I've been a clinical instructor for 5 years.
Shoutout ka naman sa mga students mo.
Nag-ano na din sila. I'm so proud of you all. So, they're also nurses na, successful nurses na yun. So, yun, and then, coming here, na parang kaya nilagay nila ako siguro first sa MAU.
Kasi ED.
Na parang ED yung, tsaka parang yung warden, na parang And then, After that, hindi ako umabot
MAU
ng
is
one...
medical assessment.
Yes, medical assessment unit. It's basically an extension of ED.
Yeah.
Just parang neighboring country ko. then after that, shortly after that, hindi ako umabot ng 1 year doon. Just 8 months. That was just last year. Nag-ano na ako, intensive care.
Intensivist.
Because they need you
Intensivist.
for the COVID, di ba? Yeah.
So, ayun.
So, she's a ITU nurse.
That's the brief introduction of Mhadz Marie.
How about
biography?
Oh.
Hi
Kaycee
guys, I'm Kaycee. I'm originally born and raised in
Hello! Ay, nag-iba yun. Oh, sorry.
hometown of Catriona Grace.
So, ano na pinapalabas?
From Naga City. Then I graduated 2011. Oh my gosh, you're older.
Makikita mo.
Oo nga, yung age ko.
Hindi, kasi na-accelerate ako.
3 years lang kasi ako nag-nurse.
Ano lang yun? Madali lang. Short-term course. Gano'n. Okay,
As yun nga, as
That's
what
an
I was saying earlier, nung time na nag-graduate kami, very challenging yung nursing career. Walang mapasukan. So, nag-medrep muna ako for 3 years. I moved to Manila. Then I was covering Cardinal Santos.
The
Venus
hospital where I used to work.
Yeah. Then after 3 years, I decided to pursue my nursing career. Then I work in the ward in a small hospital in Naga City. Then after that, after IELTS and all the challenges, finally we're in UK!
She's a ward nurse in A8.
Renal ward.
Renal
Dialysis.
Dialysis, ano
Ayun,
yan?
ito na nasabi. I work in a surgical ward dito sa UK.
Renal, surgical,
And
never
intensive.
Never mind. Intensivist.
Yeah. So, next question. How to choose your path?
Ha?
How to choose your path?
Ha? Kapag sa beauty contest, parang, ha?
How to choose your path? Sa una pa lang ba, nursing na yung gusto mo? Or
Hindi, wala na akong choice.
Ikaw, may, ano?
Kasi yung mom ko was a frustrated nurse.
So, she wanted
she
you
wanted
to...
me and my brother to take up nursing because that's her unfulfilled dream. Di mo yun. So parang di ba yung pride ng mother is parang natupad ng children yung dream mo. And then my brother took up nursing first. So parang tipid sa books. So wala na lang akong choice.
Hindi lang. Tipid sa book.
Kasi practical. Ang hirap sa Pilipinas.
And yung brother niya is nasa
New Zealand naman.
Shout out to brother mo.
Oo, nurse din. Shout out to New Zealand
To
nurses.
Daryl Ong.
And Daryl Ong, singer.
Yun, ako
Ano
yung
ba yung talaga niya, Daryl?
Pala yung inano.
Saan?
Pero ano naman, no regrets naman with this path. Kasi at least we're in UK.
correct. Hindi ako. Actually, parang that time kasi napaka-competitive ng nursing career. So ako parang yun din ang gusto ng parents ko. At saka gusto ko din naman. Kasi I have no parang vivid plans na ay gusto ko ganito, gusto ganyan. Parang kahit ano lang, kulang. Pero gusto ko talaga kasi mahilig ako sa science. So di ba yung nursing is parang more of science, yung theories and everything. At saka nga hindi ko naisip talaga na never in my wildest dream. Na parang sabi ko kasi takot ako sa bloods, tapos ako sa ano. Di ba? So hindi ko na-imagine na maging nurse. But look at now, parang I think it's more of a calling. Oh, it's never what you want, but it's always about your calling. Ganon. Okay. Oo, yun.
Ako, gusto ko maging doktor dati. Eh, syempre, mahal mag-doktor sa atin, di ba? So, tapos, syempre, nung, tumatanda na-realize mo na hindi niya naman hindi mo kaya magpaaral ng doktor ng parents. So, feeling ko nursing yung pinakamalapit na course. ayun, kaya nursing na yung pinili ko. Pero syempre before, di ba, parang nung pagka-graduate mo, tapos ang hirap maghanap ng trabaho, parang may regrets pa, di ba? Pero, at least, ayun.
Kasi ang baba ng tingin sa nurses sa Philippines.
True.
No offense.
True. Pero at least dito, di ba? No offense sa government.
No offense.
Oh.
So, what made you decide to work here?
Interview panel pala to.
Yeah.
Hindi pala ako nag-judge. Pero may mga judge na will be the next Miss Universe.
Miss Universe Philippines first candidate.
What made you decide?
Oh.
Sino magsasagot
Ikaw muna.
first?
Ako, when I first started my nursing career, I work in a small hospital in Naga. Hindi ko napapangalan. Anonymous hospital. So I was only just being paid like 2,500 pesos
A month?
every 15 days.
Ah,
So,
so 5,000.
So 5,000 a month.
Pero
But still, it's like you're eating and
Yeah, what can you
drinking.
What can you buy in 2,500?
You're eating and drinking. Every salary day.
For your basic needs,
Yeah, we
diba?
just treat ourselves in Jollibee. Then that's it. No more money.
And look at you now, you're earning
More than
Secret.
times.
how many times?
So, kamuutang.
Budget-tangan si Budget-tangan tayo. Or dagang. Okay.
What made
Made you decide?
Ano ba yun?
Ito kasi host. Ano yung host ng Miss Universe?
What made
Dapat seryoso.
decide
Seryoso ka, ano mo?
work in UK? Actually, I have no choice
The
again.
financial,
Di kasi I was trying to pass my IELTS. I've taken it 3 times, but I'm only reaching 6.5 with my
So what's your target before?
I
You're
need
not supposed to go to UK, right?
I'm not supposed to go to UK. I'm supposed to follow my brother's footsteps.
In New Zealand.
In New Zealand. Sure, but it's still different if you have the support of a family member, isn't it?
Isn't it?
At least we're like family.
Yeah.
Sige, tayo lang na. Hindi.
Wala ka naman choice.
That only proves again that things are parang meant to happen. Na parang you are aiming to go to New Zealand, but life brought to
You have
England.
different plans, but
Yeah, so
But
that only
things work out for you.
for the
Yes.
better. For the better.
for the better.
Yeah,
So that's
so-
and it's always it's always nice to go back to humble beginnings, and then you see yourself grow and change for the better, right?
Anyway,
let's go
so UK, ano ba yun? 6.5. So, I just decided to move to UK because I needed the money as well.
And you're here.
I'm here now with you.
In the entire universe.
Entire universe.
So for me naman, same lang. Kasi even the private hospital there, they don't pay much naman.
But it's
In Manila,
cardinal.
no, it's like only 10,000 per month. So it's like 5,000 and then you need to pay for the bills and support your family. So I was only left for 2,000
Breadwinner ka
and then
din, Chan.
not really because I have my sister naman.
Okay.
But it's not really enough.
It's
Like
not enough.
you're gonna do transportation, you're gonna
No,
pay for
hindi.
And, at saka you're
No,
Travel.
I'm not
Travel.
at saka you live in
not-
Metropolitan. The cost of living there is too high.
But we don't
Central.
pay the rent because it's my dad's house. Dad's house? Baka sabihin nilang yaman. It's my tatay's house.
Wag si Kaycee yung
Charot lang. Hindi, tapos, di ba, ganun na. But if I need extra money, I do like extra racket. So, I do like private nurse or
Akala ko yung
Kala
glutathione.
ko makeup
akala ko mga
Then I sell cupcakes before. So if I need like extra,
Do you
I
bake?
do that. Yeah, I do.
Hindi, she eats.
Yeah, so that's why. Pero it's so really hard to work there in the Philippines as a nurse. Because they
true.
don't really pay unless maybe you work for like the national government hospital.
Government hospitals. I've applied twice.
But it's so hard. Yeah.
I don't get
Mira,
it.
you need to have backers.
Yeah,
Backup
backers.
dancers.
So that's why I decided to work
Move to UK.
Yeah. But like you, I also struggled with IELTS. I took
Shut okay.
twice.
Super struggle din ako, ganun.
Yeah, so we
Super
struggled.
stressed.
Struggle. Yeah. IELTS is like the hardest
test
Test.
within the
Ever.
process. But maybe the
Major.
standards there in the
Professionals.
Philippines is just
Too
high.
high. And you feel like you're too good, but you're still disappointed.
Naubos mo na yung English na pang mayaman na English, pero
Yeah, but you're
kulang
still-
pa din, still not enough.
Yeah. So that's it for me. How about you?
Ako naman, syempre, I said, so I came from a very distal part of the Philippines. So such a small hometown wherein there's so many terrorists and the peace and order there is a huge concern. And then I was actually parang satisfied because I worked there. I used to work as a clinical instructor there. I was paid okay. I mean, not too bad, but not too high naman.
40K,
So it's just
Yeah.
fine. It's just fine. But and then there came a time kasi that the terrorism and the kidnapping rates there got high. So my parents, but I always dreamed to
But
work abroad.
even like you, you're like a resident there, but you're still
Yes.
scared.
Yes,
I thought
exactly.
I thought they don't like
No,
the
no,
locals
no,
there.
no. So yun, but I always dreamed to become parang an international nurse in the future. I told my parents that I don't want to be a doctor because that time when you're gonna be a nurse, it's always
Gonna
like
take up.
tantamount to saying you're gonna go abroad. I always wanted to work outside the country.
Sure.
But look at me now. We came from different places. So there's always a reason for everything again.
So we talked about failures earlier, di ba?
May talk show na pala kasi Dave.
Ano ka na to? Parang
How do you deal with failures?
tonight with Boy Abang.
Uy, hindi nga. Adulting nga tayo, di ba? Adulting with Dana.
You do not deal with failures. You manage them.
Ito.
I also, girl.
Because there's no such thing as you
Dealing.
when you just say deal with it. It means that you're just seeing it as a problem and not necessarily making any steps to solve that problem. So when you say failure, how do I handle ba?
I just face it.
Kasi when you get wounded, you need to stand up. You don't just fall there and cry. You need to stand up. So that is
You need
basically
to-
when you face failure. If it is a failure, then do your best to sort out everything. Right? To sort out everything that will
Yes.
work better for you. You can't just say, it's because I failed because of this. Yes, of course, you need to acknowledge your own limitations. You need to also respect your own shortcomings in life. But that should not hamper you from doing better the next time. So I think the best way to handle failure is to learn from it, not just move on from it, but move forward as well, because those are two different things. You need to move forward.
I just keep moving forward. You know, ano masabi? I just face it, then try to do better next time, as Mami said, then not give up.
Ako
true.
same.
That's all. Because that's all we can do. Tayo,
Yeah.
tantrums.
Pero okay lang. Okay lang mag-cry.
Yes.
Okay lang mag-tantrums.
So,
Pero dapat hindi ka ma-stuck dun sa...
Yeah, it's normal to feel down sometimes.
Yeah. And that what the biggest lesson that this pandemic taught us, it's okay not to be okay.
Yes.
You always acknowledge
I like
your
it.
Yes, you always acknowledge
Kaya
your
sumagot.
limitations.
Dapat pala adulting with Mhadz na lang ako.
Oo, parang
ganun.
Hindi nga, it's always okay not to be okay because we're just humans. You can just,
Yeah.
it's normal for you to feel bad at times,
Sad.
especially here, we are working away from our family.
Alone.
Alam mo yun, dahil it's
Tapos pag
all,
uwi mo ka, puro ganda-ganda.
Kasi hindi naman... parang
ay,
hindi
yung
naman
house,
porket may kasama... Hindi naman
Oo.
porket may kasama ka sa bahay na parang
Oo.
hindi mo na ma-feel na alone.
Oh, it's so different.
Sometimes, yeah.
But it really is a big help
With the
to help friends,
Friends.
yung mga balyu-balyuan. That's how do you handle
Failures.
You always get through with beauty. And if you handle failure, just book more bank shift.
Yeah,
Charos.
more pounds.
Charos.
Speaking of bank shifts na, money talk na tayo.
Oh.
Have you started
Money talk.
investing na? Yeah, because Mhadz But it's okay if you don't
Because
want to
before
say
I
it.
left the Philippines, my mom told me loads of bilin sa bahay. So, madami
Like
siyang
paayos yung
request.
ganito.
Yung kitchen niya, yung another room, yung parking, mga ganon, yung toilet. So, all of my bucket list, one by one, natitik ko na.
Oh, and I'm so proud. I'm a witness to that because every time that there was a renovation and remodeling happened to their house, I always tell her that I'm so proud of you because you are fulfilling
Mom.
your promise. And it's an investment. And I can see that you're providing your family for that. So, well done, darling.
Yeah, kasi kidnap niya si Kyle. So, investment. Oh,
Sana
car!
punta yung...
Nag-invest tayo ng car.
Yeah, car.
Halos same kami, like, paayos ng bahay,
House and car.
That's
house
good.
renovation and car. Actually, car is not really investment kasi
Hindi depreciate siya.
Yeah. But it's
Oh.
fine. At least
Pero
we have
ano,
something.
But it's a necessity.
Necessity
Yeah,
kasi
kasi
talaga siya.
necessity na especially in the Philippines.
That's true.
So hard to, public transport.
Lalo na ngayon may pandemic. It's not
Yeah, it's
advisable
really a big help.
It's not alright.
It's not, kaya pa. Kaya pala.
How about you, being the... Have you started investing?
And actually, parang few of my friends lang talaga that knows this. Few of my friends that know this is that I fortunately had the chance to buy house and lot to my family sa Buanga City. So that's actually one of my purposes why I went here because I don't see myself talaga settling here. But as early as now, I can say that. So that's
So
why I
you
want
want
to
to
go
come
back to
back,
my
Mama.
hometown, like seeing the four corners of my house, and I'll tell myself, oh, these are the night shift that I have done, that I have earned. You can always see what you earn for, what you earned for, what you had worked hard for. So you can see that. So
agree,
it's
I agree.
always.
But we're so proud of Mhadz.
Agree lang.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
we're so proud of
you.
you.
What?
Hindi lang pala ganda-gandahan. Di ba? But that's what you said to your parents, di
Yeah,
ba?
so that's what they thought siguro. Parang, kasi they always see my posts that you go to Paris, you go to Switzerland, ganda-gandahan na lang si mama. So, because I didn't tell anyone about my plans because I'm not that kind of person. Na parang I may be talkative, but in terms of life plans, I don't want to preempt things by saying this and that.
I'm planning to buy
I'm more
this
of actions
house.
kapag ka ganon. So, I
And
don't.
then we'll just see it.
Yes. So, yun.
People will see
Thank
it.
God for that.
Yeah.
And it's a good investment, ha? You need to,
Yeah, how work that. Maybe I need to work double. Maybe I need to do more washes.
Yes, you need to do more washes. You go to Kaycee.
So, being
prank.
millennial kasi we tend to be magastos eh.
Ay,
Hindi kami.
Kama yung tinaya, sabay pa sila na hindi kami.
Plus,
May kita to.
So, how do you balance splurging and saving money?
Ako family first. Na-provide ko muna yung mga needs ng family.
Bago
They're my
ka-
priority.
Bago ka bumili ng mga
Oo,
bags.
I set a certain budget. If I spend majority of it to my family, then the remaining is, yun lang yung ginagastos ko for myself. Wow!
ako kasi, di ba, I don't do banks. I don't do
Sa ating tatlo yung pinakapakera.
Easy, naman, mamang. I always go with the principle of buy what you need and not what you want.
But I don't believe you. Talaga.
Nag-interview siya, hindi niya paniniwalaan yung Hindi, yun din. Same with Kaycee. I usually prioritize first family so that you won't feel that guilt, di ba? You buy them first so that when you
For me kasi, like example, I'm gonna buy a bag. I'm gonna buy them as
Oy!
well, like my family and my
aminin natin,
sister.
huwag tayo magpaka-plastic. Ito yung siya.
Nakita mo yung haul?
Nakita mo yung holiday na parang gusto mo.
Buhusan, gusto mo? Buhusan ko. Kape, kape.
Oy, tingilan niyo ako
Sabi ko, parang ano, Black Friday, parang very light lang nung nag-haul.
Hoy, hindi naman talaga yun.
Black.
Hindi, ang swerte mo kasi
Mama
what you
Che.
need is what you want as well.
Ganda si Dana ngayon.
Yung
Vlog,
hot
diba?
scene.
Okay. Yun
Hindi,
na.
tapos
Pero in
yun na nga,
fairness,
parang aalaw ka lang ng certain amount para sa mga diba?
yes.
But,
Pero maano ka, in fairness sa ating tatlo, hindi aminin naman natin siya.
Ako ba?
Yes.
Hindi ako.
So, in fairness, di ba siya deserve it
Di ba,
naman?
malaki din naman yung padala mo, Chang. Di ba sumali mo
oo,
sa akin?
pero hindi ako nga ang pinakamagastos sa ating tatlo.
No, sino ba? Okay, hindi pa katapos na sa
Definitely pantay-pantay lang tayo. Next question. Do you feel pressure with the accomplishments of adults on your same age?
Hindi, parang yung ano namin, na parang we always see, for example, kayo, yung medyo nakaka-younger.
Oo,
So, we always see,
swerte.
parang, especially Kaycee, she always say na, oy, when I was at her age, I mean, I was still in the Philippines.
I was struggling, di ba? Kaya swerte yung mga younger generation, mas may opportunity sila sa abroad.
But-
Even now, if you don't have experience, you can go.
You can go abroad, pero lang time niya.
You know what, I always tell Kaycee, that it's always like a perfect, there's always a
Yung tawa
perfect,
niya, hindi ko pala tapos.
there's always a perfect timing for
For
everything.
everything.
Pero it doesn't come in age.
Sabi nga doon kanya-kanyang timeline.
Yes. Previously, career-wise, yung career track and path, previously, I used to compare myself. But not anymore. Because you need to omit that certain kind of thinking. I always tell myself that you don't need to compete with everyone. If there's someone that you want to compete with, it must be yourself.
Yeah.
By doing that, you're actually acknowledging again your limitation and shortcomings, and from that, you can make yourself better. You can improve yourself, and that's what success is. It's actually like improving yourself. That's it.
For the better.
Oh, yung
Ako previously din, like, I feel pressured. Pero ngayon, parang, naisip ko kasi if you let yourself be pressured to others, kawalan mo din eh.
it's a form of
doing that.
self-torture.
Yes, yeah.
Eh, feeling ko normal naman. Everyone's going through that. Pero,
There's always a face.
yeah, there's
Yun eh.
the face. Pero I stopped na din feeling pressured. Because I'm getting uglier.
No, because
It's getting
Hindi ko kinakaganda ang stress.
yes, and I think we have so much on our plates that even that we just have gratefulness in that because you have so
Yeah.
much on
Be
your
grateful,
plate.
several lives.
You know what I mean? It's being grateful rather than competing. It's not really healthy.
So everyone has their struggles.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You have your own time.
Yes.
in everything.
Yun.
Alright?
Ano naman,
It's
ikaw
not
siya.
alright. It's alright. You're alright. Ano ba yun? Basta
Do you consider yourself successful?
Oh, that's a hard one. I think if you're gonna look at like short-term goals, parang successful naman in a way. Pag short-term,
Right
pero
at the moment.
at the moment, pag feeling ko may i-improve pa tayo.
Successful.
Oh.
Tapos same.
Successful.
Do you consider yourself?
Yes, to some extent. Because you are able to give your families needs.
IELTS?
You have that
Oo.
financial independence.
Yes.
You, and dito kasi, you are able to prove to yourself that you can take care of yourself because no one can.
Kasi success is like being happy on yourself. Like, yun na lang. And same. You're being able to provide for your family and your financial.
Yes.
Taking off bucket list.
Kaya mo yan.
Kaya mo yan, sis.
Kaya mo yan, ma'am. Next.
Uy, last question.
Last question.
Oo,
What
pwede
advice can you give to your
20-year-old self.
But
Ay,
18?
18 ba?
18 na mas bata.
18 years old self, yeah.
Have fun. Have fun. Sabihin ko lang sa kanya, you enjoy life more. without forgetting your real purpose in life.
Ako naman, be more patient. Kasi impatient kasi ako eh. Grumpy, impatient. Grabe kami!
Okay,
So, ang dami kong wrong decisions because I was trying to rush things, rushing to be successful, rushing to ganyan-ganyan, work, ganyan-ganyan. So, ang dami lang wrong, wale decisions. So, if I'll have the chance, I would tell myself, just be more patient and enjoy life din to the fullest. And be happy.
And enjoy every moment.
Yeah. Just be happy.
Ako same din. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. Kaya nga. Kasi na tayo.
Okay.
And thank you for watching us, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye! Please like and subscribe and click the notification bell so you're always notified.
Ganon.
Arlen, ano?